And how was your week? Wherever it is you're watching this from, you're welcome, and welcome to our usual pre-market analysis where we try to build trade ideas from scratch with the aim to help and do our market forecast for the new week, build trade ideas from the scratch with the aim to help someone out there in how they see the market, and also to be able to analyze the chart from themselves, or maybe you done your analysis, but then this is just extra confidence for you to just add to your own thing. So we're just going to be heading straight to the chart and look at what we'll be looking at for the week. So as you all know, if you're a returning visitor here, we start look at the assets we trade. Basically, these are the assets on my watch list, and majorly I trade gold, but then over time we commodities and stocks basically. Then we check the DXY to know the strength of the USD and have an idea what's happening on there, because you see most of these assets we trade are having to do with this guy. I don't trade it, but then just to I use it to know the strength of the US dollar from another perspective. But then this is I trade gold mainly, and we've got the S&P 500, the other stocks. So basically that's it. But then what we do here, the way we look at the chart, is basically support and resistance and normal market structure that everybody knows, and that's just basically what we do here. And yeah, so we'll start checking out the DXY. So I think the month is coming to an end. We got in 5 days. July will be ending. So I think we'll do due diligence to see what's happening. So from the monthly perspective, this guy right here was a resistance. This here was a support rather. But then what happened? Price, you know, broke that level, tested it, but now price is above that level again. So it's looking, it was. So we'll go down to the weekly time frame, and we are seeing that this guy was supposed to be a major resistance, because this was a support before it got broken, test come, but then it didn't make a new low. Neither did it make a new high. So it ranged here for some months, for a bit, and then price found its way, and now it's back above this resistance now. So it means the next level would be looking at price coming to is this level. So USD is bullish. USD has strength for strength. USD has room for strength, because look how the previous week ended. It broke and retested this level, and now it's looking to the upside. So long and short of the story, we're going to be looking out for some strength on the USD. So what that automatically means is there's going to be bearish pressure on gold, right? And if I come down to my daily, we could see the thing forming higher highs and higher lows. So if we do our normal market structure, we see that higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and we'll be expecting a new high. So except any of this low gets taken out, we are bullish on USD. Except maybe price comes to this level, breaks this level, else if it continues with this market structure, we are bullish on the USD. So buyers, that's what we see. If you want to check Euro USD just to know the strength of the dollar, let's go to monthly too. What's happening from a monthly perspective? So the USD is showing it has So I'm seeing this trend come here, and I'm also seeing this is the monthly perspective, by the way. So this is zone. This was a resistance. It was broken, and it's like price is coming to retest to that level. In 5 days time, this month is gonna end. So USD has room to come to this level, to this support level. So that's what we see here. So what this means is it confirms what we saw on our DXY. So USD, there's more room for strength for USD. So we'll go to US oil. What's happening on US oil? US oil has been bullish, right? So from the monthly in 5 days, trend is gonna change. So what is even happening with US oil? There has been a whole lot of manipulations going on because of what's happening between US and Iran. So much uncertainty. It's been a while I even traded it, because today Iran and US are speaking about peace. Tomorrow they are bombing each other. Tomorrow they are like, they don't even know what they want, and it has been affecting the US oil so much. It's been making it very not certain to trade. So that's why I've been off it. But then this is what I'm seeing from the monthly. From the weekly, what are we seeing? It doesn't even have a pattern. This guy does not even know what he wants. But then it's been bullish. So for US oil, is this bullish move a retracement or what? Because push exhaustion failed to make a new high, broke a new low. So it means this is a retest. So we should be expecting to see something of this nature. It's reacting around these zones. That's what I see on US oil. But then selling US oil is risky, because once the war is persistent, it just goes up without like respecting any type of market structure. So, and it's at this level. It's almost at this resistance, dynamic resistance. So we are seeing some bearish move happening, potential bearish move happening from, I think, 100 to 100 is the major psychological level here. So we're going to be looking at, if, because currently it's at $90 per barrel, so $100 per barrel. So maybe this is the guy, or 91, 92, 93, 94, or maybe 95. 95 is a possibility too. Let's look at it. Ah, 95, 90. So this is a sell zone. Presume sell zone. That's if it doesn't break above it. But then I would not be looking for sell idea, because I don't think US and Iran are coming to some peace anytime soon. So that's what I see on US oil. We move on to gold. Gold has just been ranging between its range for a while now. So let's look out for monthly perspective. Where is price? To be honest, price is still looking bearish. Look at the only strong support I'm seeing, former all-time high. It's like price wants to come down to former all-time high and test it, then continue before we start seeing, which leaves us around 3,500 per ounce. So me, I'm seeing price coming to around 3.5 if we're not careful. But then 4,000 has been a very strong support that has been holding price like for this month. But then the structure hasn't changed, it's still bearish. 4,000 psychological level has been a major guy that has just been making price pause. So maybe this month, in the next 5 days, it might end above 4,000, but it doesn't mean there's a reversal. Price is still bearish on gold, and coupled with the fact that with what we are seeing on USD, that the USD has more potential to the downside, there's going to be pressure on this guy. So, and once 4,000 level breaks, the next level is here. So me, that's what I see happening. It's like it want to come and retest 3,500. So all these things, there's a whole lot of liquidity below this level. There's a whole lot of money here. People that have been buying since last year, September 2025. Price is wanting to come home. So there's a whole lot of liquidity below 3,800, 3,900. And do you know what's amazing about gold? It always comes to where the money is. It comes to where the liquidity is. Take it or leave it. So from weekly perspective, this guy has been a very major resistance here, right here. So long as price doesn't break above 4,200, 4,300, we are still bearish on overall on gold. So that's what I see happening on gold. So we're gonna be positioning, but then if you sell at the wrong point, you're gonna get hot. Can you see? God damn it! This guy is looking. And once this drop happens, it's not just gonna be all this. It's gonna be a very very wicked drop. Once he breaks this level, 4,000. Oh my God. So that was how we were thinking this guy 4,400 was going to hold. So if you are a friend of history, at some point it was looking very not possible for price to break this level. Very not possible. Price was, but then long story short, it broke it. So price has just been attempting to break this 4,000. It came, it couldn't break, but then one thing you should notice that it hasn't made a new high yet, right? So from the overall perspective, the guy is still bearish structurally on gold. There hasn't been new reasonable high, like, but then from 4,000 to around 4,100, there has just been some buy operations there, but then 4,000 and below it is a very 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 strong support. But then I see it failing to fail. So the buy range, if you buy from the people that have been buying from 4,000 to 4,100, you get some profits. But then price, I see it coming down. So one day, so we are all the way down for gold though. All the way down. It's all the way down. So price, if you can you see what's happening? We are in a range phase. It's been ranging between this level and this level. It's just been ranging, neither making new highs or new lows, but in between, because of the range, there's opportunity to make money when you buy from the floor price below 4,000 and take your profit before it reaches 4,100. Because if you start buying around 4,100, you are wrong. You're gonna get hurt. So this is the range, right? This has been the range of what has been happening. after all is said and done. So price is in a range, but then at any point I told you it breaks 4,200, then the bullish move. At any time it breaks below 4,975, then it moves. So this is the story. So you transacting in between here are in soup. That's where your stop loss get hit. So you either wait to position to buy at the bottom, or you position to be selling on the top. So trading in between here, you might get hurt because both the bulls and the bears are fighting for that level. So that's what I see in gold. But overall, market structure is still what? Bearish. So let's look at silver. Let's go to the monthly time frame. What are we seeing on silver? Almost the same thing. It's on the support level. It hasn't reached that support yet. So price hasn't reached the support. And I think around November, December, September, it's just similar to gold. It moves in similar fashion with gold. And if you are looking for any support that will hold this guy down, it's around $50. It's around 50. Nope, $50 per, I don't know what. Yeah, 2px. Yeah, so price coming to this level, maybe doing some W thing and go. So this is what I see happening on silver from a monthly perspective. Now you see this price reacting to this level already. So there's more potential. We are bearish on silver too. This level of support, yeah, so it's been reacting 54. But then if you look at your market structure, lower lows, you don't need to bother yourself. This was it was from higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. All of a sudden price came, took out this level, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. It even made a new low here. What do we say? A new low? No, equal low. So this low and this low are the same thing. So you see, if you know your market structure, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, equal high. So the contention is here. So this is daily perspective of things. So except on the case will be overall bullish when price breaks above this level, make a new low that doesn't break the previous one, continue making a new high. This one will be bullish on silver, but for now it's bearish all the way down. So don't get carried away by all this move here to make you think that maybe structure has shifted or something. But here it's looking like structure shifted, but then it did really shift. Is that what's really happening? Is this a lower? So we'll know when the market opens this week. So let's see how price reacts to this particular low. Right? So no need to rush things. Best thing, if you are not clear, allow for Monday price action to finish. Then you come back on Tuesday so that the market shows you its hand. So let's go to the S&P 500. We'll do the same thing. We are looking at monthly time frame because like the month is just 5 days to closing, right? So this guy is bullish. Is bullish for monthly. Higher low. Previous high, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. A new low, higher low is being formed, so it's bullish. from a monthly perspective. So maybe price just wants to contest this level and then continue to the upside, right, from the monthly perspective. So don't be deceived. Weekly, so it's just been ranging around this range. It's neither making, you know, around this range. Price has just been there ranging. And if we go look at our daily, so that's why I haven't been like interested in transacting on S&P 500. It's just been ranging. This is just been ranging, but then it's looking more bearish than bullish, right? Because it's neither making higher low, made a new low, came back, failed to make a new low. So this is how you know a ranging market. It's neither making new highs. It came back up here, it couldn't make a new high again, self. So it's just been ranging, came in bounce. So to be safe for us to trade, when it breaks this level, come back, test, or break this level, come back, test. So this happens to be around the price range of 7,350, and this happens to be around the range of 7,600 level. So this is the range where prices, so you should be looking to buy more from this side. It's around 7,350. Anytime price is around the range of 7,600, you should be looking to sell. Simple. So Nasdaq moves in similar fashion with the S&P 500. Can you see they are looking the same? So it's just been in looking for more. Look at the previous zone. So from the weekly, it's looking more bearish than bullish. But then the bearish is just sell to buy. It's a retracement. A new high was created. Price is trying to come back, maybe test that level, then continue to make another new high. So that's what's funny from the bigger picture. So stay frosty. And then what are we seeing here? Higher high, higher low, higher high. First time price took out this low, which is here. And then what happened? It went back up, it couldn't make a new high, it came down, couldn't make a new high, came down, couldn't make a new high, new low, tested this level. You gotta love market structure, bro. And then new low created. This guy is even taken out. There's a new low created. So we are looking for sell opportunities too. So we are bearish on S&P 500. We are bearish on Nasdaq. We are bearish on gold too. Interesting. Wow. This is looking sweet sell. Wow. So it's so therefore means this level here. So that's what we see on Nasdaq. Let's go to UK 100. What's happening? It's been bullish too. So this was the previous high created. I never came back to test it, and it's just been giga bullish. So now price is in this range right now. Then we go to weekly. What are we seeing happening here? So this is a very choppy range. From weekly higher high, created a new low. It failed to make another high. The price is at that level. So is a new high going to be created or what? We don't know. It's a new high going to be created. Only one way to find out is when the market opens. So here it's more likely to be bearish. So we just seeing sells on everything. Are you sure all is well? Everything is just looking bearish. UK 100 so massive sell opportunity, so just position at the right point. Stop loss here, and then let's see what plays out. Come down to a very long sell. Maybe target this low. Yeah, which happens to be around 10,800. $10,800. Yeah, that's the psychological level. Why price is looking to come. So that's it for UK 100. So we are bearish. Only thing looking bullish is the USD. Then our guy, this is the SpaceX stock, Elon Musk stock that we looked at last week. So look at what's happening. I think Elon Musk has haters that are like actively and proactively wanting to not see him a trillionaire. So this looks like market manipulation, boy. Like, obviously, if this thing keeps going up, Elon Musk is gonna be so powerful, so very, very powerful. So I think people don't want that, so they are actively just selling this guy. They wanna crash it to the ground. So if you check Elon Musk, jeez, don't die on me. Come on, man. My battery wants to die on me. My device wants to die, but then it cannot die. So yeah, I think Elon Musk has a whole lot of haters, people who don't want to see him win, and they are actively short squeezing him. Yeah. So if we go and check his net worth, you see that it has reduced. It's no longer a trillionaire, and some people are happy because, bro, that guy is gonna be so powerful, man. So that's just the story of what's happening here. Else, this had no reason. A whole lot of people were optimistic on this when it IPO'd, and it had no reason to sell, except they're gonna mess him up. So that's it. That's what we see. Check Euro USD. It is bearish from where price is right now. All the way down. Euro USD looking bearish. So just a recap, we are done. DXY is bullish, forming higher highs, higher lows. Can you see how simple I read the markets? And we are done. Like, it's very, very simple. Like, it's just your basic market structure and zone. Break, retest, continue, break, retest, continue. And for you to know an uptrend, 2 higher highs and 2 higher lows. You see, I make life easy, and if you enjoy this and it makes it simpler for you, drop the like, subscribe, share to someone you think this is going to be helpful to. If it's helpful to you, you found value. So we are seeing sell opportunities here, but I do not think it's a good idea to sell oil. To be very honest, regardless of how everything is showing, sell. I don't know, but then I'm skeptical about selling oil because with that structure, this guy just keeps like, let's go, let you see, like, just okay. Let's look at it. Like structure has changed. Came back to test this level. So we are done. I'm just giving a recap, right? I'm just giving you guys a recap. So if you look at the story, it's just been higher highs and higher lows. So then therefore, can we say structure has changed? We don't know yet. But then it just finds its way. It will sell, find its way, find its way, find its way. So it might react at this level, but it doesn't mean it will change entirely. Because what is pushing that guy is a whole lot of fundamental stuff. So for gold is looking bearish. Everything from here is pointing downward, except otherwise happen. Anything from here is just pointing downward. But then don't transact in between. If you want to buy, wait for price to come to the bottom, buy. If you want to sell, wait for price to come to above 400, sell, and you have your peace. But then if you transact anywhere in between, you might get sexually violated. So yeah, I hope this makes sense to someone out there, and we see you on the next one. My work here is done. What I do here, 4,100 is looking like a sweet sell zone. So we are bearish. Look up. But then let's see how the market plays out when the whole thing opens. So I remain Ghana Joshua Dalami, the analyst. If you got any questions, let me know. If you got anything you need clarity on, let me know. Reach out to me on Telegram or any of my social. I'm open to help you in any way I can. I'm open to give you value how I can. Let's grow together. Let's make money together and see you at the top. Right? See you at the top. And this moment, let me take out a little bit time of this moment to tell you about the Forex community. Forex community is a community that has been very helpful to me in my journey as a trader, as a struggling Nigerian trader. But then they provided me with a supportive community where I get to communicate with other traders and even have access to capital. So let me show you guys, if it's something that makes sense to you and you're interested in, and you're a trader, you are isolated, I recommend you a community to grow. So they're on Discord. So look at how the community build of all traders around the world or across all continents to be able to communicate together, right? So this is how the community is. So we've got the Forex chat where Forex traders meet, and you see we share trade ideas together. This is how the community is. We share trade ideas together. You see signals being sent by our bots and all of that. And we've got the crypto chat. Crypto chat is for crypto traders. They communicate. So if you're a crypto trader, you're a forex trader, you're a commodities trader, you're a stock trader, you found this place very valuable because you see Can you see? With traders all around the world. And then we got our general chart where we speak about neutral things. So NFTs they are into. So see, it's just a community that's we have one. All they require you to do is just share your trade ideas, and you know you grow together. So for XO to the world, you could check them on X for XO. If how also me I read the trade, how I analyze the chart is something that makes sense to you, just come to my Telegram. This is my Telegram channel where I share my trade ideas in real time with the community. You see, as it's happening. So let's connect. Drop your comments, anything that's not clear to you. So this is the community. Not much, but it's very effective for growth. So yeah, that's basically it for now. And see you on the next one. I might come on live this week. Let's trade live together. No problem. Let me know in the comments if it's something you want to see. So peace. Remain blessed and cheers to a productive week ahead.